Today we will talk about nerves that start in the brain called cranial nerves. Nerves are a bunch of axons from neurons bundled together kind of like a string or a rope that are all headed in the same direction. There are three types of nerves: sensory, which takes information from our senses and sends it to the brain; motor, which sends signals from the brain out to muscles telling them to move; and mixed, which include both. The best way to see the 12 cranial nerves is to flip the brain upside down and look at it from the bottom. The first is the olfactory nerve, a sensory nerve that takes incoming information from the nose and sends it to the brain, so the brain can figure out what it is that we are smelling. The second cranial nerve is also a sensory nerve. The optic nerve takes information from the eyeball to the brain so the brain can interpret what it is we're seeing. Numbers 3, 4, and 6 are all motor nerves. They work together to move the eyeball. The third one, the ocular motor nerve, controls 4 of the eye muscles that help us move our eyes up and back and forth while looking up, in toward our nose, or down and away from the nose, and raises our eyelid. Number 4, the trochlear nerve, is a motor nerve responsible for looking down and toward the nose. Number 6 is the abducens, and it is a motor nerve that helps move our eyes away from the nose. The fifth, the trigeminal nerve, is a big one. It is a mixed nerve. It branches into 3 separate branches that go to different sections of the face. It takes sensory information from the face and mouth, such as if our nose is cold or if our mouth hurts a little when we lose a tooth. The motor part controls muscles on our head and jaw that we use for when we chew our food. Number 7 is a mixed nerve called the facial nerve. The motor part helps us move our face so we can make different expressions. The sensory part helps us taste things on the front 2/3 of our tongue. The 8th cranial nerve, the vestibular-cochlear nerve, is a sensory nerve that takes information from our ears to the brain so we can hear. It also helps us with our balance. The 9th cranial nerve, the glossopharyngeal nerve, is a mixed nerve. Its sensory part provides information about taste and feeling on the back 1/3 of the tongue. The motor part helps with swallowing. Number 10 is the vagus nerve, a mixed nerve. It monitors sensations such as pain and temperature in organs like the lungs, stomach, and intestines, as well as the throat. The motor part helps with talking and swallowing. 11 is the spinal accessory nerve. It is a motor nerve that helps us shrug our shoulders and look to the side. The last cranial nerve, the 12th, is the hypoglossal nerve. It is a motor nerve that controls the muscles in our tongue. It helps a lot when it comes to talking and eating. I hope you enjoyed this video and learned something new.